I ordered myself some of these, and they're designed for holding pendants and things like that, and you wrap them around. But I've never used them before, so I don't know if they're any use or whether they're great or not. So what I thought I'd do is give them a try. I think you're going to need fairly small spheres in these and possibly fairly small gems. So I'm going to be using these small gems. Now, they're actually not that small, but they're thin. I'm going to try it with some of these cabochon molds, and also these are the tiny molds from the Let's Resin spheres, and this is a pack of spheres as well. I will link everything in the description below. I'm going to do some different ones and then choose the ones I like the best from them at the end. Some I'm going to put glitter in, others I'm going to use chameleon flakes first. So for instance, what colour have we got here? Fuchsia chameleon flake. I think that'd look nice in this one. I'm going to rub my chameleon flakes all the way over that mould, burnish it out so it's got a lovely shine to it. Ooh, that does look pretty. I think I'll do a couple of these round ones in chameleon flakes as well. So I've rubbed those in there. I'm also going to do a blue one in this. Now, you don't want to do anything too large for these, because when they come in silver and gold. I don't know if they do them in any other colours, because when you bend these on, you need that bit at the top, which is the loop. Then you bend these round the gem to hold the gem. They weren't expensive. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I got 12 in the pack, but they might look really pretty and be very, very popular. And because I've never used them before, I really don't know what sort of sizes they are going to take and how well they're going to grip. If you've used them before and you've got any tips and tricks for me, then please let me know in the comments below. I'd really appreciate that. And I want these to be quite a glossy finish, so I'm going to be using the Pure Glossy by Tea Expert. And it's a 1-to-1 resin. It mixes up really, really well. It gives a great effect. Before we start that, PPE, gloves and mask. I'm only going to mix up 100 ml, because I think that will be enough. And I'm always looking for new and exciting ways to mount pendants and earrings and things. So hopefully this is going to look good. So I'll get that mixed up, pop that in my resiners mixer, and then I can show you what I'm going to do next. Well, I've degassed that now, and I'm ready to start to pour. All I'm going to do is pour in these molds slowly, because I don't want to add extra bubbles. I'm not adding any colour to this, because I want the light to go through them a little bit. If I add a dark colour to it, it does make the chameleon powders and the chameleon flakes stand out a little bit more. But for this one, that's not what I'm looking for. I want it to have a hint of the colour and chameleon effect. It's real gems. They are somewhat translucent, aren't they? I want to say a massive thank you to everyone that got me a coffee last month. If you'd like to get me a coffee to say thank you or to support this channel, then the link for that is in the description below, and you'll get on my coffee board. It's really appreciated. Oh, look at that. I'm pouring this quite well today. I mustn't mention my tremor, because if not, I'll start to shake and then it'll be all over everywhere. Also want to say a massive thank you to all my members as well. We've got loads of members only videos that will help you if you're looking to sell your products, display your products, start a YouTube channel, all sorts of things, plus extra ones on resin as well. So if you want to benefit from that and become a member of the massive group that we've got that is so supportive, then the link to become a member is in the description below. Do some clear ones as well. Okay, there we go. And then this one I'm going to do some with some glitter in as well. I'm using the Resiners Laser Light Ultra Fine Glitters. And now what we'll do is we'll leave these to cure up, and then we can test them out. These are all nice and cured now, and they're ready to take out. I've over poured them. There's nothing new there, but look how pretty they have come out. So all I'm going to do for these is go round them where I've over poured them with a pair of scissors. It's only a very thin over pour, so you're not going to see too much of it. There we go. I think these are going to be maybe a bit... well, maybe they're the right size for them. I don't know. Make up my mind. Anyway, I'll demold them and I'll choose which ones I want to use. Oh, look at that. So pretty. Look at these ones. Oh, and they've come out lovely too. I think they might look quite nice in there, to be honest. And there's the gems. Oh, look how lovely that gem has come out. It's got a little bit of transparency to it as well, which I like. Let's trim up that overpour. And those large glittery ones have come out nice. We've got them all now demolded. What I'm going to do is see how well they grip on there. I'm going to use my jewellery tools and bend them round. I'm still not convinced these are going to be strong enough, but we'll see. And you can open these up a little bit as well, so which is great, which makes life a little bit easier because you can then move them about. Like for instance, that one can go right across there like that. Yeah, and that one actually has gripped in there really, really well. Quite like that. And it looks nice from that side as well. You could perhaps hang it that way if you wanted to. So let's try with one of the small balls. Let's have that one. That I would just put in like that and then bend those round until they grip onto it. Yeah, and that's held on to there. That's not going to go anywhere now. That looks quite nice. So let's try one of the larger ones. And I'm bending it as I go because I want it to lay as flush to this as possible. I think these ones are going to be too large. Yeah, they're going to be too large. So it does need the smaller ones to it. So let's try and pop one of those, which is the half ones, in there and see if they'll work. And this should work quite well because it's only got half the size. Oh, I think that one looks lovely. I love that one. Yeah, definitely. That is, I think the half ones are my favourite ones so far. I'm going to go and do a couple more. And then I'll put some chain on them and show you what they look like. A couple of them I'm going to put on chains and the rest I'm going to put on cords. I think this one needs to go on a cord. Pop a little jump ring through there. And then I'm going to use a black cord. I don't have any gold chain. And there we go. That one's finished. Now, I like it either side. I don't think it matters which side you would wear it, although I think maybe that is the side that it's going to be worn. But it's worked really well on that one, and that's come out so pretty. And that one's come out really well. As again, I think you could wear that either side. It wouldn't matter which way it went round. Love that one. It takes these little stones so well. Again, I'm going to use black cord on this one. And that I've bent the hook right the way over the top of that one. And that's come out brilliant. Again, I think you could wear it both sides, but I do prefer it that side. And the square gem has come out okay. And again, I'm going to bend the end over on this one, so it sits more like that. And that one hangs lovely. I like them a great deal, and I can see that I'm going to be using these for jewellery in the future. They're very different than what you would normally see, and they stand out exceptionally well. It's just very different. Let me know in the comments if you've used them. I'd be interested to find out how you got on with them and what you thought and if they've sold well. Check out the video I've got coming up next if you want to learn more about how to make some great jewellery that sells really well. Boot that like button, hit that subscribe button, but most of all, enjoy your resin. Take care. Bye.